Hello everyone, Sorry here, and today we're going to play Cannon, AHRI and Ionia deck with a splash of other region, which this version is Bandle City version, which runs Heroic Refrain as a splash. Now there are different versions where you could run something like the Absolver, which you slam on your AHRI or on your Cannon. That's also another way to go. You just cut out the Heroic and run the Absolver instead and it works out. Or you could run something like from Noxus, you could run Might, also does the job, or Elixir of Wrath, right? So it's kind of a preference. I typed it wrong, but you know which one, right? The 1 mana spell that gives you +3 damage. This one, Elixir of Wrath. So there are different splashes. It depends on what the meta is, what you prefer playing. But today we're going to test out the Heroic version, which has had a high win rate on ladder. It has a solid win rate on ladder, this version. This deck isn't new. It has existed back in the days. It used to be really strong, then got nerfed a couple of times. The idea of this deck is you want to recall units. When you recall units, you're helping leveling up AHRI. And when you replay the recalled unit, you're also working on the Cannon level up. Once Cannon levels up, he starts creating more Mark of the Storm every time he attacks or gets blocked as well. So you can pick off your opponent's units, helps you keep the board in check. Now this version focuses more on the elusive win con. So we run a lot of elusives, stuff like the Mord, where is Droplet, Vastaya. We also have Navori Conspirator and Shadow Assassin. And for the late game we have one hatchling in case we want to buff up our whole board and go for one elusive attack. One thing we could do is when we level up AHRI and we attack with the AHRI, everything on her side, on the right side, will get recalled and she gets to attack multiple times. So you get to push a lot of elusive damage with the AHRI, especially if you buff up her damage with something like a Heroic. Where is Heroic? With the Heroic, I can't see it. Oh, I removed it, that's why we can't see it. With a Heroic or with Twin Disciplines. You could also buff her damage by 3 with Twin Disciplines and go for multiple attacks. In the early game, you want a Droplet on the board along with AHRI, and you start recalling that Droplet. You attack with Droplet on the right of AHRI, you support it basically, you get to recall it and you get an extra card draw. You could also recall Cannon. That allows you to replay Cannon and get more Mark of the Storms in the early game, which can be really good in the early game. Bastian is nice, gets recalled by his own, and more the same thing, gets recalled by herself. So they don't really need AHRI as a support. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea of the deck. Recall your units, push some elusive damage in the early game, level up Cannon, make him very annoying. Your opponent has to probably commit resources to kill him. And AHRI acts as your late game win condition to push a lot of elusive damage. We have a lot of defensive tools in the deck. We've got Twin Disciplines, Nopify, Deny, Concussive Palm, Homecoming. All of these are, and Retreat as well. Retreat is the recall, I mean, the cheapest defensive tool. So we have a lot of defensive tools to keep our units alive. We will take it to ladder and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're up against Victor, Zoe, Aphelios. I can keep this, and AHRI. And maybe we can find a Droplet, would be really good, right? Not a Droplet, but I'm down to go the Mount first. What Mount does is she helps us level up our Cannon really fast, right? For really cheap, unlike Navori, Discipline, Vastayan Disciple, right? Vastayan Disciple is a bit pricier, like 1 mana pricier, but it does offer the card draw, I guess. You can't really complain too much. Oh, let's go one Vastayan here. They could always Mystic Shot this, that's why I'm kind of developing more on the board. Mystic, okay. I'm actually happier if Vastaya dies. Maybe not actually, because this game might require me to draw a lot, right? Alright, let's go for a swing here, recall both units. And we'll probably drop down the mound again. Oh, we found Cannon, that's really good. The only problem is that we don't really have any like protection tools, right, for our units. So that's kind of awkward here. Alright, let's jump this, see what we can find. Like this. So they probably went for the Calibrum, which is fine. I could block this if I want to, so we can set up maybe a kill with the cannon, but it is a bit awkward. I think I'll just pass for the time being until we find what we can. Something kind of useful, I guess. Another cannon. I'm down for another cannon. If they play like a Calibrum here, I can recall that unit, right? Yeah, like if I do this, we get to recall it, and this forces a Mystic Shot out of them. And hopefully there's no Mystic. Painful. Cannon, we lose cannon, unfortunately. We can redraw another cannon though, so it's kind of okay. A little bit. Let's attack with this. I'm still taking some nice damage from these though. It's kind of annoying, right? So let's do this here. And if we can find another cannon, we're good. Will be a bit difficult, but it could be done. Also, AHRI is about to level. This might be another open. No.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
Alright, I'll do this.
Hide for a moment.
Because this can block these, right? I could play this. The only problem with playing this is that they can still attack with this and play like something like a Pale Cascade, right? So I'm gonna do this, recall it here, and if they want to swing, it might be a tiny bit awkward, right? Maybe not. Let's do this. We still have a Calibrum. We're in trouble here. We are in big trouble. They kind of vomited their whole hand. I'm not sure what to do. I could play one of my units. I kind of don't want everything to die here. So I might have to like recall something and replay it. Guess they're swinging with everything. I have to block here. Kill the Aphelios, and maybe we can like make a comeback now. They only have 2 cards in hand. I mean 3 cards once they draw, so maybe I can somewhat make the comeback. Let's play AHRI. And she's gonna level, right? So that's really nice. I wonder what they found from this. The good thing is I can still recall my own units, so I'm not like in big trouble. Unless they summon like I mean, if they summon a Great Beyond or something, we can still block it with our elusive units. So it's not like doomed, right? If I attack like this, I am leveling up AHRI, and I get additional card draw, which is nice, right? They could have a Hush. No Hush, okay.
I am a huntress. I am Vastaya.
Okay. And AHRI can block, by the way. AHRI can block still, and she doesn't die. Oh, you know what I'm scared of? A cosmic, the thing that buffs up the whole board. That's actually a bit scary. But I have a deny for it, which I will probably have to deny. It's not what we want, but it's fine. I have a Palm as well. Palm is nice. But I can set up lethal next turn if they don't have a Hush. Cosmic Inspiration, yeah. That could be a problem. I could Palm, but that means I tap out of mana, right? But I think I have to do it. It does tap me out of mana, so they can do a lot of stuff to kill my units here. Okay, that's fine. Pass.
Your attack is obvious.
Block. Tail is still a problem for us. Tail is a problem. And if I don't block, I'm trouble to Mystic Shot. I guess block and hope we can draw. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to hope I can draw into something good here. That's kind of the only way, I guess. They have the third Mystic Shot there. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Alright, let's go Droplet. Droplet can set up a lot of things, by the way. Droplet is amazing draw. If they don't have the burn here, Droplet is insane. Because I can do this, which draws me a card, and I can replay the Droplet for only 0 mana, so I'm not really spending anything for the Droplet, right? Oh, that's broken. That is broken. Play the Droplet. Play the Navori. Get another draw, and we can replay the Droplet now. And we want to swing like this, so we can push as much damage as possible. This is lethal. Zoe does nothing. They need a Hush. They actually top deck the Hush. Insane gameplay out there. How do we do things? This is not lethal. Not lethal, huh? Alright, so do this. Actually, since it's not lethal, I should do it like this. Keep this alive and recall the AHRI. And like this, we have enough blockers to block everything. We're dropping them to 3 HP, and I have a homecoming to keep my units alive, right? I get to draw extra from this. So kind of fine here, as long as they don't draw a burn tool. Or at least I can find maybe like a deny or something to survive.
I'm gonna shoot one of them down.
AHRI is fine here, she can block one of these.
Enchanting.
Block.
Don't squander life's gifts.
Block.
You challenge the wind?
Yeah. Looks good to me. We got a card draw. Let's look for deny. Just in case. Not a deny. But we're still kind of fine here. Ah, it's really close. We played Droplet, Vastaya. And they don't really have any slow speed burn, so playing the 7 mana guide doesn't really make any difference. I think you should have waited one more turn in case you have a third Mystic Shot you could draw into it. Oh yeah, GG's, GG's. Alright, we're up against any Jhin. Not a deck we want to face up against at all. This is an aggressive deck. Annoying deck to match into. I like the hand, maybe not this. I can keep AHRI, Dancing Droplet. The thing is, which is an important thing, I will pass here. Just to see they have like a 1 drop, yeah. So let's play cannon. So what I'm gonna do is sack this cannon, which is something usually you don't wanna do, but I will sack this cannon next turn and replay another cannon and use the thing to kill this AHRI, right? Because we're kind of playing a different game plan now. We're playing a game plan where we have to, or alright, I have another way. I could sack this cannon and replay another cannon. And then when we play AHRI, we start recalling the cannon back so we can get more Mark of the Storms and start picking off things, right? So that's another way to do it. Let me pass, see what they wanna do. Amazing. We'll sack this cannon. And we're basically taking 2 damage here. I will play my own cannon here. And we kill this AHRI, right? And since they only have 1 mana, they can't play Noxian Fervor or anything like that. Now what we want to do is we want to play AHRI, right? We have one problem, is that they can't play a Sunforger to stun this AHRI. So what I'm gonna do is open with Dancing Droplet, see if they have the Sunforger, and then we jump on. It's not called Sunforger, Sunhook. Sunhook. Yeah, so we allow this, play the AHRI, and the nice thing is we can still attack here, right? Because all I have to do is do this, and even if the Sunhook blocks here, AHRI doesn't die. We recall the Droplet and we get 1 extra mana, 1 extra draw. So that's a neat play. I don't think they have a counter for it for 2 mana. Fervor is probably their only counter for it, but yeah. Oh, that's a nice blocker. Can block here. So we'll just wanna pass here. Bit painful. And they do have a gen in hand, so that's not good for us. Alright, let me do this. I kinda have different plays. The problem is stage hand incoming here.
For the Empire.
Not a stage hand. Alright.
For the glory
Pass.
of Nox.
Play droplet here. I'm gonna have to block though. Because I'm about to take a lot of damage here, right? So blocking is kinda something we're forced to do here. I either take this 2 damage or I block and play this thing. Although I really want to keep this for later maybe. I think I'm just gonna do this and call it a day. For the time being. Until we see what this when they play this. I kinda have to recall this most likely. I could go for more card draw. I'm kinda leaning towards more card draw.
This is Tempest. Routes closed.
Just because. We might see
Your path ends
a fervor here most likely. Maybe face, I guess. It's better to fervor here, I guess, to deny the card draw. Let's see if they jam a gen.
Explosives primed.
Okay, droplet. I think as if they've jammed gen, no gen, okay. To allow this. Let me recall for more card draw. And what this is doing is leveling up this cannon right soon. One more droplet and he levels. We go Vastaya. And now the second this gen drops, I'll probably play Homecoming, most likely, to deny any damage, right?
This'll shake a boom.
Open attack.
Let me see your technique. Ready to run?
I think AHRI dying is fine. Just Cannon, we want them to stay alive.
Think you're fast enough?
Just the fervor is kind of problematic here.
Hear your heartbeat.
Yeah, fervor is kind of a problem here. We'll see how they want to do it. Alright, no fervor. And usually if they fervor a unit, that's kind of bad for them, right? So usually they want to fervor face. We did give them back the Sunhawk, so that is 1 damage once they trigger this, right? But if I play this, Cannon levels, right? Yeah. Now Cannon is kind of annoying for them.
Final move.
So we'll see what we can do with the Cannon. I'm not sure if I can set up a lethal though next turn. Maybe. Is AHRI about to level? Yes. I could try and set up lethal. The problem is that this guy is going to start.
Forest and I are one.
He's gonna stun with the Sunhawk, right? So yeah, recalling Sunhawk wasn't the best thing we could do. But I was kind of forced into it. Decimate.
I have prepared something
Oof.
special.
Yeah, no. This gives them also damage for next time for a unit. Well, let me keep this droplet alive. This level up AHRI.
The world's heart beats with mine.
A splash of crimson to elevate the scene.
Play this. Pass. If I don't drop this immediately, they're gonna Sunhawk, right? Or potentially kill something. If I do attack immediately,
So many places to hide.
not lethal. Even with this. Unless I play it. No, it's just not enough. Not enough. And this thing will stun like multiple times once they play this, and they have also this. This is focus speed, right? Or slow speed.
Patience is a virtue, but not too much.
Beautiful, is it?
Maybe I should have open attacked. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I was hoping they play this just to see what they do afterwards. So
There is art here, waiting.
they are stunning a lot of units here, right? And we do have a problem with this thing. Could recall cannon, replay cannon. But even with that, like, I'm not really killing anything. I kinda have to recall the cannon here, right? So recall cannon. We need them alive.
Step into the spotlight, everyone is a winner.
I'm dropping really low on HP here. And once the Gen swings, he's pushing a lot of damage as well. So that's kind of a problem for us. What I need them to do is tap below mana here. Decimate. Like if they tap below 4 mana, I can recall this Gen. So we don't have to deal with them for the time being.
I will give them a show.
This is really good. This is really good. Alright, recall the Gen now. Get back my droplet.
A splash of crimson to elevate the scene.
Okay, yes, I saw the. I thought I picked Sunhawk, for example. It showed Jin was still on the board and Sunhawk disappeared for some reason. Well, yeah, what this does is that next turn, they can play Jin twice. That's a problem we're not happy with. Alright, let's go for a swing. Kill this Doom Beast. I can recall this once, but I can't recall it twice. That's the problem we're facing right now. Maybe they play a unit or something, I'm not sure. We'll see. Do this, do this. I'm just trying not to dodge that 4 damage. That's kind of the goal. Dodge that 4 damage, and maybe we can dodge a Decimate as well. When we recall the Jin, this forces them to replay him, so that's another 4 mana. So basically they'll have only 2 mana next turn. So could be good enough. They could Fervor as well. This also is a problem, right? Oh, that's good, that's good, that's really good. Okay. That is fine. Let's play units.
The order rewards its faithful.
Art requires a certain cruelty.
Let's recall. Keep the area alive. Now they can't replay this Gen, right? So you can't really swing and deal damage to things. They can play this and kill something. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with sacking some of my units. I can set up lethal next turn, hopefully. So sack the cannon, sack one of the droplets, and kind of chill for now. I'm gonna wait because they do have this thing in hand. Wait until they play it. Amazing. So now, even if they have like double fervor, even like they can't even play double fervor, which is really good for us. But even if they had double fervor, I think Vastaya is much better. Because this sets up a lethal, right? Without the cannon being needed. Like if I swing like this, this is lethal now. Alright. GG's, GG's. We had also healing from this, right? So we technically had 4 healing. So we were at 11 HP. So yeah, we were chilling here. GG's, GG's. Alright, so we're up against Tahm Kench Soraka. So I'm gonna keep only an AHRI. Like double AHRI is fine, I guess. And we'll keep the recall in case we need it, right? I'm down to play this first and we got some recalls early on. This works on our cannon level up, works on our AHRI level up. Just overall it's a good play here. And next turn we could go AHRI into a dancing droplet and start recalling even more. Our main problem is them getting their Star Spring, right? That would be a bit bad. So let's go AHRI here. There shouldn't be any threat on her at all. It's only when Tom Kench drops, or if they have that 1 mana spell that damages their own unit and puts Challenger on my own unit. So that's kind of the only way they could kill this AHRI. Alright, let's go droplet here. I don't think I want to play Shimon Wind, because I want to keep this recall open, maybe if it's needed. Unless they type out of mana, then sure. Alright, so they do have another unit. I'll go for a swing here. Because they could have a hush, for example, like they hush here, and then they get to... I mean, even if they hush, they can't really kill the AHRI unless they hush the AHRI. This doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't kill the AHRI, it does damages their own unit even more. Which is something we're fine with, right? Alright, so... I'm down to just drop a unit in case we need to block this, right? We're just chilling here. I might go this Navori and recall our unit. More covered. We really need cannon though. Cannon is really amazing if we can find them.
Where does your path lead, Ely? Wherever it goes, I hope it brings me back to you.
Alright, let me draw a card here.
By starlight.
They should be healing this, you
Round them
know.
up.
Yeah, now they're kind of threatening more damage. I would swing with this, to be honest. Put more pressure on me. But yeah, overall this is kind of fine, I guess. I don't really need to block anything. I'll take the damage, and then we'll see what we can do later.
Take heart.
Alright, just press OK. Press OK again. And next turn I might go Shadow Assassin. Maybe we can find the cannon.
Dark beckons.
Nope. Twin Disciplines is nice though. Twin Disciplines is not a bad card. And I think I want to go droplet and to recall it again with AHRI. Again, I don't want to really play the Shimon Wind. I want to keep mana in case I need it. That's not a good play. I don't like it too much. It levels up Soraka, I guess.
We're all family.
Maybe they really need the card draw, I
Of
guess.
the stars.
Oh yeah, like this is still fine for me. I could even go Shimon Wind now, since they did this play. Oh, there's the cannon. I could also drop a cannon. Even though he doesn't really achieve too much right now. But I think it's best to just
The
attack.
forest surrounds us.
Oh, I'm not burning anything, right? No. We have 8 cards in hand. I'm not burning anything.
I understand.
Oh yeah, the win condition is mainly just elusives and go face, right? That's kind of the win con right now. Get AHRI leveled, then she gains elusive herself, and she threatens a lot of damage, right? Oh wait, I did burn a card. I bet that Shimon went. I forgot the droplet is drawing me a card. Okay, that's fine. In my defense, I don't have a lot of AHRI cannon experience. I mean, it's okay. We don't really need it, do we? We have a lot of card draw. Next turn, we might be setting up the lethal. The main goal right now is to level up this AHRI, so I need to recall 1 time. And she levels, right? She can level on stack. That's not nice. I can go homecoming and save both units. The problem is that this wants to go face, right? Let's go cannon here so we can have a blocker. I can sack the cannon actually. I don't really need the cannon. My main goal right now, or I can sack the AHRI. Not good, not good. Right, let's see how they want to swing. We're kind of on the defense until I can set up more elusives, and we play this and buff up everything. And hopefully it's lethal. I could let AHRI die. Like, I'm fine with that. I can have another AHRI. Alright, so block here, recall this, and that's kind of about it, right? Just recall this. And hopefully next turn I can set up the lethal.
Shadow. Sorry.
Play Ahri first.
The forest and I are one.
Into Navori on the dancing droplet. I got a card draw.
Stay safe. I'll take it from here.
Another
The
droplet is
world's heart
nice.
beats with mine.
And Ahri leveled now. So what we want to do is play the elusive thing that buffs up everything, and we threaten a lot of damage, right? Play it here. Play the other droplet. I really want to play this here so it doesn't go to waste. And next turn we go with the Windfarer, the hatchling basically, and we go for a big swing, right? We have exactly 7 mana. Make the play, buff up everything. And now opponent has to deal with a lot of things, right? It's kind of difficult to deal with all of this. They could have like Nexus healing, I guess, maybe Guiding Touch, maybe Star Shaping if they have that. Guiding their own unit for the card draw, additional card draw. Alright, so do it like this.
I know a way.
I guess you could also
Walk so
go like this.
strike
That's fine. I'm gonna get a lot of card draw as well if this Ahri is allowed to hit. They could hush the Ahri, but like that's not enough because the other units will lethal. All I need is 3 of my units to hit face if Ahri gets hushed. So they need double hush, triple hush. Card draw. So they're spending a lot of mana just to find answers. Okay, yeah, with 4 mana you just cannot. There is no way you can survive this anymore. Yeah, alright. GG's. Unfortunately, they never found a Tom Kench or a Star Singer. Star Singer wouldn't have done too much. I don't think they had the time to get it online. But Tom Kench would have been annoying. But I still had recall, so it was kind of chill, I think. But yeah, GG's. Alright, we're against Renekton Action. So this is potentially an aggressive deck. I'm gonna look for my early stuff, like Droplet would be nice. This is nice. If we can find the Ahri would be good. Kennen is also really nice. Nopify, I think it's useless. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Nopify in most cases is.
A little further. Bingo.
Alright, I'll go for the swing here. Push the early damage. My problem is I don't really want to block with my units, but I might be forced to do so. What we need is stuff like a poem maybe, or a homecoming to shut down any big Renekton Wincon, right? I'll play the droplet. Let's see if they have anything else to play with. I think I'll take the hit, it's fine. Not really, I'm not very happy with it, but I'm kind of forced into it, right? Yeah, like this is a problem if I don't have like a homecoming or something to deal with a Renekton buffed up with this. Let's go with this. Attack. They could have a quicksand. No quicksand. Anakshan. Alright, let's play another one. We're working with a cannon level up, so if we can find cannon would be really nice. But I might have to block now because I'm kind of taking a lot of damage. Or I could play maybe a Twin Disciplines. If they play this here, I could block and recall to deny the hit maybe. I should Nopify this. I don't think I have a lot of Nopify targets. Like either I Nopify this or I have to Nopify something like I could just allow it, I guess, and attack again. Sure. Okay, so I have... Technically I have 4 damage, right? Yeah, we don't want deny, that's not what we want. 4 damage. You have a quicksand, good sir. Quicksand will be painful. They still sack their unit, but still painful, right? Well, this is currently lethal. Okay, no quicksand. GG's, GG's. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.